How's it going? My name is Jeremiah Daddy with Field to Plate, and today I'm going to talk to you guys all about marinating. I've partnered up with my friends over at Avid Armor to kind of discuss some different options. So one of them is putting it into what we call a chamber vac, which is going to take away all the oxygen and force that marinade into the meat. The other one is where we're going to put it in and just take the oxygen out of it into a vacuum seal bag. There is that third option, which a lot of people do, which is just throw it in a Ziploc bag. You can go on any recipe website right now. It's like marinate it, throw it in a Ziploc bag, put your marinade, put it in your fridge for 4 to 6 hours, sometimes 8 hours overnight. So what I have done is I have added blue food coloring to water. Why? It's because I want to see how far that color penetrates into the meat. So this is a normal Ziploc bag with a chicken breast in it that has been in there for 4 hours. So I've already prepped this one. This one's been in here for 4 hours. I also have some fresh chicken breasts right here that have done nothing with it. And we're gonna see which one actually penetrates the most and is more effective when you're actually gonna marinate your meat. So again, this one has just been in blue water. It's not very appeasing or appetizing. It's not gonna do anything to the flavor of the chicken. It's just kind of essentially just brining it a little bit. I'll still cook it. Maybe I'll make some funny dish, some blue chicken nuggets for the kids or something. But we're gonna talk about the different options and go over each option. So this is the one, 4 hours, been sitting in the fridge in a bag. We're gonna show you what it looks like to do a quick marinade on this and an hour-long marinade when you just use a normal vacuum sealer. So let's get into that and let's look at the differences between all of those with blue water. I know it's funky, just go with me. We're gonna see how far that blue penetrates into the meat itself. All right, so for that first option, we're just gonna use kind of your basic vacuum sealer. This one's a little more advanced. This is Avid Armor's Magic Vac. It allows you to do canisters, marinades, a bunch of other stuff, but we're just gonna use it today simply as a vacuum sealer like you would get any other vacuum sealer. I like this one just for the fact that it does so much and it does have such a wider sealing bar, I guess you would say. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna take just a normal plain chicken breast, not trimmed, not anything. We're gonna put it in there. Again, we want to see how deep down this penetration goes. So we're using that funky blue food coloring that I was talking about. I've already prepared beautiful blue food coloring. It could be different colors. I'm colorblind. The bottle said blue. So if it looks like something else to you, well, it's not my fault. Blame my mom because I'm colorblind. So I'm just going to pour in this water. We're just going to cover that chicken with this delicious Smurf looking color. I'm going to set it down into this chamber vac. Now a lot of you are saying, oh, but there's liquid in there, it's going to suck it up, it's going to do all that. No. So this one's got 2 little locks. We can lock that down. Then there's a button right here that says pulse vac. This is great when you have any liquids, if you're doing any soups, all that good stuff. Phenomenal with marinades, this is why I like it. So if I hit that pulse vac, I can control how much air I take out of it until I get all that air out of it. Then all I have to do is manual seal, and it's going to manually seal and take out all of that. Once it's done, it's going to do a little thing. I can pop it open and I can take it out. All right, it just clicked at us, which means it's ready to push these 2 side buttons, release this, and we're going to look at that beautiful seal that it has on there. And again, here's the test. No liquids dropping out. That's what I love about this one, is that even if there's a little moisture, it's still gonna give us a nice strong seal that no liquid's gonna fall out of. All right, let's go ahead and move this one, and we're gonna work on over to our other vacuum sealer, our chamber vac. This is their at-home one. They do have big ones. This one is no oil, plug and play, get going. No oil changes, no weird things like that. So we're gonna take this one, set it aside, and we're gonna work on the other one. All right, so now we're gonna look at what it means to do a chamber vac. So we're going to open up this. What this is going to do is this is actually going to create a vacuum within here. So this is a chamber. It's going to suck out all the oxygen. It's going to force marinade. So get yourself a container. I'm going to use this container right here because I know that it fits within this one. I use this all the time for marinades. Then we're going to take another, again, just a plain chicken breast. We're going to put it down in there. We are going to pour our beautiful blue color water on top of it. Just enough to kind of cover the top. We're going to close this up. We're going to hit our marinade button. We're gonna hit our marinade button right here. You see a countdown go off right there. That countdown is gonna count down, it's gonna marinate. You'll start to see it bubble, you'll start to see it have a lot of cool effects on the inside of this. We're gonna see the difference in a 99-second, a 1 hour, and a 5 hour marinade. So let's go ahead and get this out. We'll move this, doesn't weigh anything, we'll move it, we'll be right back. All right, I know it looks like some sort of Smurf experiment that we're doing, but we have our 1 hour vac bag chicken. So let's go ahead and get this open, get this chicken out of here. We'll drain all the liquid. This chicken looks really weird, but again, it's the purpose to show you what the marinade does. So put that one in the middle. This one is our vac bag. We're gonna get our Ziploc bag out next. Drain all that liquid. Put that one there. They look very, very similar. Now remember, this one is 5 hours, this one is 1 hour. Then we're gonna take our chicken that we did in our vacuum chamber, which was only 99 seconds. We're gonna lay that there. If you actually look, they're all pretty much the same exact color. So what I wanna do is I wanna cut onto the inside and see how much of that meat absorbed into that marinade, or if it kind of just stayed on the outside. So we're gonna start with our 5 hour normal bag, or your Ziploc bag, your whatever bag. We're gonna cut it right down the center. Now remember, this is 5 hours. So did it penetrate too far? Pretty much not at all. It kind of just stayed right there on the top. There's some down here that penetrated a lot. So that is our 5 hours in the marinade. This is our 1 hour in the vacuum seal bag. Right down the middle. Now we can see it kind of looks almost super similar, almost exactly the same as the last one. Really don't see too much of a difference. You do see it going up into the veins a little more than you do on this one. And I think that's just because we sucked all the air out of it and kind of forced that into it. This is the one I'm really curious about because this is this is the one I'm really curious about because this is that 99 seconds within that forced chamber vac. So cut this one right down the middle as well. And you can see it actually has a lot more blue going up into it on some of these veins. But again, if you kind of look, they're all very, very similar in how much actually got absorbed down into there, which surprised me. So you can spend 5 hours and your meat's gonna look a little more rubbery. As you can tell, it's a little more loose and rubbery. You can do the 1 hour, a lot less rubbery on the skin, kind of get a little more up into those veins in the color wise. Or you can do that 99 seconds where it actually shoots up. There's actually some spots where it goes fairly deeper into this and the skin is still firm and hard. So I mean, take it for what you want. All the options are pretty similar. So wasting 5 hours, an hour, or a minute and a half. You do the math. Until next time, talk to you guys later.